What's going on, gang? I'm glad you're here and I hope you're all doing well. So today I wanted to make kind of a quick video and talk a little bit about specifically some of the basic items that you might want to consider picking up for the fall season as the weather starts to cool off a bit. And this isn't so much about trends, but more about modern classics that look great on a wide range of body types in the over 40 age bracket. And if you're anything like me, back in my early 40s when I started to pay a lot more attention to the clothes that I was wearing, I just wanted it to be simple because I feel like when you just boil it all down, I just want it to look relevant and cool. And I think that statement covers a lot of what guys want because at the end of the day, most dudes just want to look cool, right? Like, just give me the few basic things that I can wear that will make me look cool, but not make me look like a grandpa or like a 15-year-old kid. It can be kind of tough though, right? Because I mean, most clothing manufacturers focus a lot on the younger demographic and kind of seem to ignore this age group completely. Okay, so with all that said, let me go ahead and talk about a few basic items that will help keep you looking dialed in this fall. Now, Giorgio Armani is sponsoring today's video, and I'm incredibly excited about it because they're such a huge and iconic brand, and I do want to take this opportunity to thank them for supporting my channel. Okay, first up is Footwear, and you really can't go wrong with a nice pair of boots. I might recommend something casual in suede, and then, of course, something a little bit nicer in a polished leather. These boots can cover a wide range of situations from casual to dress and everything in between. Wear your suede boots with your favorite pair of jeans or chinos to the casual office environment, which is becoming a lot more common right now, or out to your favorite lunch spot or to the bar, or even at your neighbor's house for that Thursday night game night get-together. If you need to dress things up a little bit more, a dress boot is the way to go. So wear these with your nice dark wash jeans or slacks and a sports jacket for a nice elevated and polished look while maintaining a rugged and slightly more casual vibe. These aren't dress shoes, they're dress boots. So by nature, the boot option will always slot in a little more casual as opposed to something like an Oxford dress shoe. Next is a suede jacket or a denim jacket. Choose whichever one you like or go with both. I like both of these options, and I like the bomber style jacket in the suede jacket because it's a lot more classic of a silhouette and it works on a wider range of guys with different body types. So if you're carrying a few extra pounds around the middle, wearing a bomber jacket open and unzipped helps to elongate your torso so the visual focus isn't right on your gut. The same thing goes for a denim jacket. And I also tend to downsize when I try on and buy jackets because I don't want that big, bulky, oversized look. And if I know that I'll be most likely wearing that jacket unzipped, I can get that smaller size and it'll just look a lot nicer. Just make sure you try a few on and kind of feel it out for yourself. If you're normally an XL, try the large. If you're normally a large, try the medium. You get the idea. Jackets are normally made a little bit bigger because the manufacturer knows it's a cool weather item and that you'll be wearing things underneath it. So this usually allows for a pretty easy size down. But you just have to try it on for yourself to be sure because you don't want to look like you're wearing your kid's jacket.
That guy in a little coat.
Don't.
That guy in a little coat.
The next item on my list is one that's kind of overlooked, and it's fragrance. So listen, when I was in my 30s and early 40s, I didn't really wear fragrance all that much because I just didn't know any better, but I also didn't have Google and YouTube and all the other social media outlets where you can easily find out reviews and information on all the things that you're curious to learn more about. Now, I've talked about fragrance in a bunch of other videos, and the choices seem to be endless. But one of the brands I always recommend is Giorgio Armani, and more specifically, Acqua di Gio Classic. I'm already a pretty enthusiastic fan of their men's line of fragrances, and the two that I own currently are Acqua di Gio Profumo, and of course the classic Acqua di Gio Eau de Toilette. This is an amazing fragrance that's been copied and emulated for years. That's because of how incredibly well crafted this fragrance is. It's refined, classic, and elegant, and it doesn't have to shout and scream out loud because this inspires confidence in the men who wear it. It's aquatic and fresh and masculine with just a touch of sweetness that's appealing to just about everybody that discovers it on you. And I think that's the beauty of this one. It sits closer to your skin and doesn't project out 50 feet in all directions, sort of announcing to the world that you just walked into the room. I don't think that's what we need at this age, at least in my opinion. This one does sit closer and gets discovered when people are close. And I truly feel this is one of only a few classic men's fragrances that can take you from daytime to nighttime in all 4 seasons, especially right now because fall is on the way. If you don't own this one yet and you want to grab it for yourself, I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can get it moving your direction right now. This is in my regular rotation, and I think it's definitely worth having in yours. The next basic fall item is the sweater. And just like I mentioned in my fall outfits trends video just a few weeks ago, knitwear is huge right now. You can do big and chunky like a cable knit sweater, or even something like a shawl collar cardigan with toggle fasteners as like a throwback to the 90s. Or of course you can go with something less bulky like a traditional wool sweater in either crew neck or v-neck. Whatever you choose, they all look just as great over a simple t-shirt with jeans and boots as they do over a dress shirt with a tie. The next fall outfit basic isn't one single item specifically, but several, and that's to incorporate layers. Now, truth be told, the day I'm filming this video, it's 100 degrees outside where I live in Southern California, but I realize that's not the case in most of the US. October is only a few days away, sunsets are coming a lot sooner, and temperatures are starting to cool off. So instead of throwing on that oversized hoodie to stay warm, try wearing layers instead. So listen, if you're not quite sure how, start very simple like this. Go with a black crew neck t-shirt as your base layer. Then add a lightweight cardigan or v-neck sweater. Then go with the lightweight jacket like I mentioned earlier in the video. This is the nice casual option. One step up from that is to start with a classic button-down collar shirt, then the sweater of your choice, then the same jacket. It's still casual, but also polished and refined at the same time. And this brings us to the old standby, the one basic item that every guy needs in his wardrobe, and that's of course a pair of comfortable, well-fitting blue jeans. I'd recommend something in like a medium wash that's not too dark and dressy, but not too light and casual. Something sort of right in the middle, because that's going to work the best in terms of layering in all the different things that we talked about in this video, from the boots to the sweater to the jacket and even the fragrance. You can mix all these items around in terms of color and texture to create several different fall season go-to looks for lots of different situations. And with that, if you're a return viewer, comment down below with the word legend so that I can acknowledge your comment. And as always, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next video.